Are you currently at uni and are stressing and worrying because the time is going a lot quicker than you anticipated? Do you feel like you could be doing more at uni but you just don't know what and you don't know how to go about it? Do you feel like you know these are the best years of your life but you don't know how to make the most of it? Well, if the answer is yes to all those questions, you have come to the right place. I'm going to be sharing with you all my top 3 tips on how to make the most out of uni. Hey guys, it's Nicole Veronica here, back with another video. I hope you are all well and keeping safe. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my top tips on how to make the most out of uni, because I've had a lot of time reflecting, thinking about the things and the steps I took which made a significant difference during my time at uni. But before I begin, make sure you give this video a massive thumbs up, make sure you're subscribed and comment down below any video suggestions. Also, if you'd like a part 2 of this, because I have so many more tips and tricks. This is just my top 3 that I've put into one video. I have done a lot of reflecting and speaking to friends and thinking about time at uni and just how quickly that time flies and how you just want to grasp onto every moment that you have. I've thought of some things that I wish I could tell little first year Nicole way back when she was starting university, which would have made a significant difference. These are things I learned later on and upon reflection that not everyone thinks about or knows about. So my first point is just give it a go. Now, I know everybody says this and it's so cliche, but genuinely, some of my best memories and best moments at university were when I was like, do you know what? Let me just go for it. Let me just give it a go. Let me just try, because there is no time like university to try new things, to try different things, meet new people. You're never going to get an opportunity where you have so many different types of experiences and opportunities at your fingertips. Have you been thinking about starting a new hobby, sport or society? Thought about trying a new bar or library on campus? Saw an event that you were really interested but was too nervous to go? Just do it. I have spoken to so many friends and people at university who said, I really wish I wasn't too nervous to join that society, go to that club, go to that library, go to that event, but I was just too worried about going on my own. I was too worried about what other people were thinking. University is one of the few opportunities to try and explore new things. It literally is all about growing and developing as a person. Aside from doing your degree, there are so many other things that you can and you should be doing. That's why societies and clubs are significantly cheaper when you're at uni than if you were to do it outside of uni. That's why there's so many different types of opportunities, events, clubs, things going on right there, so you can really make the most of them. As cheesy as it sounds, that is how you grow and evolve as a person, by kind of pushing yourself out your comfort zone, taking new opportunities, saying yes, going to those places that you wish you went. Because at the end of the day, when you were there on your graduation day and you've got your cap and your gown, you do not want to sit in a graduation hall and be like, I wish I did that, I wish I went there, I wish I spoke to that person, full of regrets, because time is precious and you can't go back in time. So really make those choices, make those conscious decisions to reach out there, do something different, try that thing that you were thinking of doing. If you're worried about what other people are thinking, you think they may not think you're cool, I promise you, no one cares. We live our lives stuck in our head thinking, what about this person? What if this person says this about me? What if I can't make any friends? What if I don't make any friends? But honestly, your vibe attracts your tribe, and you will attract the people who are meant to be for you. You may turn up to this event that you've always wanted to try, and then you meet other people with like-minded interests like yourself, and then you become friends, and then you have friends to go to those events too. You could start, for example, trampolining society, but none of your housemates or course mates want to go. So what do? You go, and then through going, you will make friends who have similar interests as yourself. I have met some of my best friends and the most amazing memories by giving it a go, honestly. My friends always say, Nicole, you're literally doing everything, you're literally everywhere. Now, I'm not saying go as crazy as me and leave yourself no free time, but honestly, if you have an urge to do something, seriously, just go for it. As I said before, as a student, you have so many opportunities to discounted events, student-specific opportunities that honestly, you won't get once you leave university. My second point is, if you need help, ask for it. Now, this may seem like an obvious one, but you'd be surprised the amount of people that just drag themselves through uni struggling, whether it be mentally, financially, physically, academically, without realizing there's so many different types of support services there to support and help you throughout. Now, I'm speaking from personal experience. When I was at uni, there were points where I was really struggling, various reasons, various things, and I didn't know how much support there was until it was a little bit too late. You know the saying, you don't ask, you don't get? That is very much applicable to this. Help is there, but it's not always obvious, as I know how overwhelming the university world can get. You're literally constantly sent emails, admins, posters, events, accommodation, course, finance and funding. It's so hard to stay on top of what you should know. And then also, even more so, it's hard to know what you don't know. It can be financial, academic, disability support, even social support. There are literally so many different types of networks, communities, dedicated staff, paid members of staff at the university there to support you. So I really urge you, if you guys have something that's bothering you, concerning you, you feel like you need that bit of additional support, have a search, type your university's name and then what you're looking for specifically, and see who to contact, see which emails, websites, videos are there to support you. I'll give you guys an example from my own experience. So I'm dyslexic and I had no idea that there was so much support on offer and available for free as a result of being dyslexic. I told the university when I started that I was dyslexic, which meant that I got extra time in my exams and I got various support with like the library and things like that. But I had no idea there were people there to help with my proofreading, to help with my structuring, to help with literally all different kinds of tailored, one-on-one bespoke support. I had no idea that that existed, and I only kind of was privy to that when I had a real crisis and I was really struggling, and I was just sort of like, am I even going to get through university? Like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. My support worker said to me, do you not know that you can actually book in to have somebody come and sit with you and go through your grammar, your spelling, punctuation, and also your structuring? Do you not know that like somebody can actually do that with you? And honestly, it changed the game for me, especially when it came to doing my essays and then also writing my dissertation. A massive help. So please, if you need help, ask for it, okay? I promise there is something, someone, some kind of service there to help and support you. My third tip is don't be so unserious and lose sight of why you are really here. Now, I'm not the fun please. I'm not trying to be your mum and tell you not to have fun and go a bit crazy sometimes, because trust me, I did that many times, too much to count. But this is really thinking about the fact that as much as you need to have fun, as much as there is that balance of having a good time, you also need to make it through the other side. You also need to make sure you get enough credits, you get enough kind of grades, good grades, or like kind of like baseline grades to make it to your next year. You can't just coast through being super unserious, not take it serious to a point where you actually get kicked out of uni, or you can't actually progress or go on to the next year. Now, this isn't just academically, this is also financially. Don't splash all your student loan and then get to a point where you physically have no money and you can't pay rent, can't buy your shopping, pay your bills. As much as you deserve to have a good time, enjoy yourself and make the most out of the money, please do not splash your cash. Please do not waste it and put yourself in a real financial position. I had a few friends at uni who actually got to a position where they were almost on the brink of having to leave uni because they couldn't afford rent, because they spent all their money literally within like weeks, if not days, of it landing in their bank account. So just remember, it is all about balance. That is all for my top 3 tips on how to make the most out of university. Let me know if you guys would like a part 2, because I have so many tips, so many reflections and words of wisdom from my time that I would love to share with you guys as your big sister, Nicole. Like always, please make sure that you are subscribed, give this video a massive thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.